What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Kate Bush. And we're back for the final regular tune on her 1980 album, Never Forever. I say that because the folder I have access to has about, I think, 4 more tracks in there. So I assume those are bonus tracks on a deluxe edition of the album, or perhaps friend of the channel, Seb, put them in there even though they're, sort of B-sides and other tunes from the era of that album. Nevertheless, I am aware this is the final tune on the proper version of the album. It's called Breathing. Obviously, it speaks to respiration. That can be more literal, carrying oxygen to other parts of the body, which could relate to sort of a, many parts need to all be connected to make the whole function. It could be something like that. But also, ultimately, it could be about experiencing like respiration in a very emotional or sort of significant moment, and sort of, the way that the sort of pulse of your living being is, part of the experience of living in the moment. So I feel like it could go a number of different ways, but it speaks to like a fundamental aspect of life, one of the basic processes which must function in order for other vital organs and processes to work. So yeah, it seems like my brain goes to the idea of it being a vital aspect of something, a sort of a thread that if you pull it out, the larger system will collapse. So let's find out. This is Breathing by Kate Bush, the final tune on her 1980 album, Never Forever.
Outside gets inside, through her skin. I've been out before, but this time it's much safer in. Last night in the sky,
like military march there. We're talking about like nuclear fallout.
surrounding area of the explosion. And as this ascends, it soon becomes recognizable as the familiar mushroom now. As a demonstration of the flash duration test, let's try and count the number of seconds the flash appeared very slow. Then a more substantial medium time. And finally, another very fast 5, 4,
Operatic delivery. Oh my god. I can't even believe that. It may not even be over. Holy shit. Now that is some bass. Yeah, that's amazing. Like sonically, I don't even know what to say. The emotion of that tune, the atmosphere, the sort of heaviness of the tune, just unbelievable. Lyrically, what I did pick up, it does sound like we're talking about Fallout. I did believe I heard that actual word, as well as, plutonium in people's lungs. So we could be talking Chernobyl. I believe 3 Mile Island had already happened by this point. I should point out, they don't build nuclear plants. Yeah, like Chernobyl was a terribly designed plant in the first place. But yeah, they have much more modern reactors. Nevertheless, that aside, I feel like it did perhaps relate to that. But I feel like there was another line about like breathing nicotine. Maybe I didn't hear that right, but so maybe it's more than just the idea about sort of the sins of humanity, the technological sins of humanity, being felt by people who were fundamentally innocent and had nothing to do with sort of the errors and the calamities that happened. But yeah, really powerful tune, and one that like I found myself just like constantly amazed at what I was hearing. So even among Kate's tracks and even among this incredible album, that one hit hard. So yeah, and I do believe a couple people mentioned in advance that yeah, this was a special tune, and I now see why. Again, before I move on to the next album, there's at least a few more tunes to go through, which I assume are like B-sides or unreleased tracks from this period. I imagine more likely B-sides or tunes that might have been released on an album like in a different market or like later installments of the album, like I said, like a deluxe edition. So in any case, a few more tracks to go through before we move to the next album, but shout out to all the Kate people. This journey has been incredible. Like her voice there, again, people have mentioned like, as we go along, there's going to be more moments where she really kind of pushes the power and sort of like energy of her voice, and that was another one where it felt that she got to some very aggressive places by the end. So yeah, big ups to Kate, big ups to all you people. Do let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.